As a transmission industry expert with decades of hands-on experience, I've watched the saga of General Motors' automatic transmissions unfold with growing concern. The 6L80, 8L90, and 10L80, once heralded as advancements in drivetrain technology, have instead become infamous for their chronic issues. Owners and technicians alike report persistent problems: harsh shifting, clunking, delayed engagement, and the notorious torque converter shudder. These aren't isolated incidents. They're endemic flaws rooted in poor design choices, subpar materials, and questionable manufacturing processes. The class action lawsuits piling up against GM speak volumes about the scale of the problem. Dozens of legal actions have been filed across the country, representing tens of thousands of frustrated owners. Plaintiffs allege that GM knew about these transmission defects, yet failed to notify customers or provide effective solutions. Instead, GM has mostly offered software updates and fluid flushes, temporary band-aids that do little to address the underlying mechanical failures. The legal pressure is mounting, with courts beginning to acknowledge the breadth and severity of the complaints. One particularly egregious example is the 8L90 transmission, which is notorious for its inability to maintain smooth operation even after repeated dealer visits. While GM's response has typically been two so-called flushes intended to mitigate the shudder, these procedures are little more than a stopgap. In reality, they serve as a way for GM to kick the can down the road and, ultimately, push dissatisfied customers toward buying a new vehicle, thereby sidestepping negative publicity and warranty costs associated with a full-scale recall. The only silver lining in this mess is the work being done by Transmax Transmissions in Ocala, Florida. To date, Transmax is the only shop known to have developed a real fix for the 8L90's chronic issues. Their proprietary repair process addresses the root causes of the transmission's failures, restoring reliability and drivability where GM service bulletins have failed. Until GM acknowledges the true extent of these defects and provides genuine solutions, owners are left to rely on independent experts like Transmax to keep their vehicles on the road.